Hello Aries, I'm going to give you a tarot reading later, but before that we're going to touch on some astrology. These are collective readings, they will not resonate with everyone. Bear in mind, even tarot readings, everyone is on a different timeline, so always check for your sun, moon, rising and your Venus to get the best overview for you. That's if you do know your placements. If you don't, I suggest you find out what they are. But yeah, we're just going to do general reading, see what comes out. Got the moon there, Hermit, 4 of Cups. March 2026 for you. So it's going to be like, it starts you off in a season, if you will, of introspection and like in a clean-up mode. And by the end of the month, you'll be like restored to full-blown Aries fire. So this is the bridge between sort of you clearing your path and like the start of your rebirth in preparation for Aries season. So March the 2nd, you've got Mars entering Pisces, which is your 12th house. Mars is your ruling planet. So that is the house of endings and subconsciousness. Bird, 10 of Wands there. I don't know why I'm picking. Just might mean something to someone. So yeah, endings and subconsciousness. So your energy turns inwards. It's like you're wrapping up unfinished business. You're facing internal patterns or working behind the scenes on something. And you're like trying to charge ahead, but a little bit prematurely. And you might find yourself getting a little bit frustrated. And this is a time for dissolving, not forcing. 2 of Cups. Potential not forcing partnerships there. March the 3rd, you've got the total lunar eclipse in Virgo. It's full moon. It's in your 6th house. This activates your work, health, habits, schedules, your daily responsibilities. So it could mean that like a health matter, major task, job situation, it's sort of like it can reach a culmination. So you might want to shift your workload, rethink your routines, confront burnout or health patterns. That's that, shift your workloads. That's that type of thing. You'll feel at ease, like you might even feel socially magnetic between the 5th of March and the 15th because you've got Venus in your decan. So you might find that your relationships flow more easily. You might feel more attractive. Money matters might become smoother. So that is a good time for you single Aries for dating. The 5th to the 9th, you've got Venus conjuncting Neptune. So this is like where a dreamy glow, because of that pairing, a dreamy glow can like surround you. You might feel a bit more spiritual. You might feel a bit more romantic, a bit more creative. But Aries, you could also be prone to illusion around love and money. So keep your feet on the ground. World in reverse. March the 6th, you've got Venus entering Aries in your 1st house. So that's like your 1st house of identity. So it moves into your sign, highlighting beauty, self-worth and attraction. So this is like your glow up moment, 5 of Cups. So if you've been feeling a little bit this is like your glow up moment, and your personality, you might find that it skyrockets. King of Swords there. I don't know why I'm just continuously, these cards just need a really good shuffle. March the 7th, you've got the Sun and Mercury conjuncting Pisces. So there could be like, without unexpectedly, like a powerful behind the scenes illumination of like of you spiritually or mentally, something along those lines. It's like where you might gain clarity on a situation, some kind of private matter, like an old emotional knot that just needs untying, just ongoing at. But yeah, and anything creative can become, if you are working on something creative, you can find that it's a very fruitful time. March the 10th, you've got Jupiter directing Cancer. That's your 4th house. Jupiter shifts forward and it's sort of like reactivating home, emotional foundation, family matters, domestic matters. You might find that it's a good time to resolve those issues. March 11th, the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. That's in your 9th house. So reflection, a time of reflection, beliefs, big picture vision, education, that kind of thing. What's going on with my necklace? But it's basically a time for you adjusting, like, long-term plans, long-term goals. I feel really hot. I feel a little bit flustered today. Page of Swords, something to do with learning there. So maybe look long-term for learning, something that you want to learn about. March the 18th, you've got the new moon in Pisces, which is in your 12th house. So it's a deep reset to your subconscious. It's like your annual soul cleanse. I did say right at the beginning, this is like a season of introspection in a clean-up, ready for you to sort of go into your phase of rebirth. So prepare for that. March 20th, you've got the sun entering Aries. So here we go. The equinox brings your personal new year. So your fire returns, Aries. Identity, ambition, creation. Yeah, it's a time where you feel reborn again, and you're here to lead, to reignite, to initiate. So yeah, that Aries fire well underway. March 20th, you've got Mercury direct in Pisces. That's your 12th house. So this is where Mercury wakes up. It clears any mental fog. So just in line, same day as the sun going into your sign. So conversations, decisions, thinking, it becomes sharper. And you start to understand what needs to be left behind for you to move forward. That's very good. March the 25th, first quarter moon. I'm going to give my little deck a shuffle now. First quarter moon in Cancer, your 4th house. Action. Action is required at home and in family matters. So you'll take steps in resolving family matters that have been just like hanging in the background. Like, and it will strengthen your emotional base, whatever it is that you clear up. So I have been touching on Chiron for these readings this month. So Chiron is remaining in Aries in 2026, and for you it highlights sort of like healing in identity, body, self-image, confidence, and that fear of being too much or fear of being not enough. In March, with the sun and Venus entering Aries, the healing becomes like gentle and affirming. So you sort of reclaim self-trust, self-love, and authentic pressure. So there is a lot going on for you, Aries, a lot going on. But that is your astrology. That's what's going on with the planets. So let's see what the tarot is saying for Aries. Aries energy. Okay. Wow. I'm going to keep them both. So you've got fire. That is very much you going to be in your fire element. You've got the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but that is definitely you. And it's like a new start, something exciting, just a new chapter, but it's one that you're very passionate about, and you're very much in your king energy, very much in control of whatever it is you're thinking about. So what is around who, or what is around Pisces? Pisces. Aries. Who is around Aries? Queen of Swords. So maybe there is going to be something about clearing up, having honest conversations, deep conversations that clears things up, because it looks like you might have a bit of a frosty energy around you with this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, I have just got the Eight of Swords. I'm going to put that on top of that Queen of Swords. So there's somebody in your energy doing a lot of thinking. There is a lot of thinking going on. What you don't see coming, Aries. What Aries does not see coming. Seven of Wands. Something that you might need to defend. Something that you might need to defend, or something that you feel defensive about. Blessings, please. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So we've got patience there. Your patience will be a blessing. Challenge, please, for Aries. Okay, some kind of heartbreak and disappointment. What did these two mean together? Ace of Truth. It comes with some kind of truth. You need patience for the truth, and the truth may cause heartbreak or disappointment. What you need to release. Plans, some kind of plans. What you need to embrace. Judgment, rebirth. Rebirth in your sign. 20th of March. Advice. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. Don't give up on something. Don't give up on something. Right, so that's a little bit of a mixed bag. Let's see how many ways I can read this. So for your energy, looks very, very optimistic, very in control, something exciting, passionate at the beginning. You've got the Page of Wands there, all fire in your energy. So that Page of Wands, it's the spark of something new, death, Scorpio. You've got change, transformation coming. It is basically your rebirth. And then you've got the King of Swords there as well. So that's you, somebody who's cool, controlled. You're not letting your emotions take hold in a situation. You're relying on logic and intelligence. But it's a very respectful energy as well. So you're being very respectful. Now, this is, as opposed to this Queen of Swords, that's a strong, independent energy, someone that values boundaries, has boundaries, very loyal person. And there's a very intellectual connection with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So it's like two people that are on the same page. But it's also two people that deeply value honesty, straightforwardness, no like game playing, anything like that. So tell me about this Queen of Swords, because she, he, whatever, feminine energy seems stressed with that Eight of Swords, and now we have the Five of Swords. So there's some kind of conflict going on between this. You've got the King of Wands / Swords, and then this Queen of Swords. So there is some kind of battle going on, and there is a need for change within this connection. So this could be romantic connection, but it can also be somebody at loggerheads with their boss. It can be somebody at loggerheads with a sibling, with a friend. But there is something, one person basically, I think, is prepared to make some kind of a change, whether that's around them or within themselves, or how they approach a relationship / partnership / connection. You've got one person wanting to change, and then you've got one person that is overthinking, like overly thinking a situation. So tell me about the Seven of Wands, what you don't see coming, what you may feel defensive about. Three of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the Chariot. Ooh, okay, so teamwork, more than one person. The Wheel of Fortune is going to spin, and it's going to spin really fast. And for some reason, this is going to spin in your favor, but it's going to spin that fast, and it's going to be that fruitful. I will just say you're going to have to rely on others as well with it, though. There's just something about having to rely on others. You're going to be that fruitful, that you're going to feel protective and almost possessive about something. Like, what's yours is yours, right? So you don't want anyone to take it. So there's something that you're just going to feel that you need to hold on to. You've got Cancer energy there as well. You've got the fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yes, something. So that can be absolutely totally separate to your energy and the energy around you. You can get multiple messages in this. So the first one might not resonate, but the second one might. So that's that. Your blessing at this time is patience. Is patience going to pay off? Is that what this Wheel of Fortune is spinning? What is this patience? Sagittarius energy. King of Cups. Not taking all them. King of Cups, water energy. Give us another one. King of Pentacles. Wow. Do not tell me I want to get another king out here. A lot of masculine energy. And Knight of Cups. Okay, so I get a lot of people in this reading. I'm getting a lot of people. There's something, having patience, working on yourself. I get someone that is as well as trying to work on their money, on the finances, I've got someone trying to work on their emotions as well. My ear, I can feel it absolutely burning. I felt strange all the way through this reading. Yeah. And something, so I'll take this as it resonates, but it's either having patience of someone, you're waiting for someone to start acting right, if you will, start just acting in a way that they should. You could be waiting for someone to actually start acting like this King of Cups, King of Pentacles, someone that is financially stable, somebody that, you know, is giving, somebody that's loving, someone that's in control of their emotions, someone that doesn't like have a strop when something doesn't go their own way. That's you having patience. Having patience is, you're going to bring that into your life. If you're single, having patience and knowing exactly what you want, what type of person you want, you'll sort of like, magician's not here, but manifest it into your life. That aside, you could be taking a gamble on your partner and it's just taking some time, but they are showing, and you are definitely seeing gradual progress in a relationship. You've got 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, as I was just about to pull on the 3 of Swords. So you could have some kind of communication coming in that is going to cause you extreme disappointment. And again, you've got that 7 of Wands. So that's that defensive energy. So this news could make you feel, you could, I'm just getting like Queen of Swords again. She's bringing truth and clarity. Who is this Queen of Swords? 6 of Cups. Memories from the past, someone from the past. Challenge. Sorry, that was a blessing. This is a challenge. So yeah, you could have somebody, there is going to be a Mercury retrograde. You could have someone from the past that is coming to bring you some truths. And I actually get that it's something you're not going to want to believe because of that 7 of Wands, that defensiveness, something that you don't actually believe can actually be the truth, because you've got that Ace of Swords there, truth and clarity of a situation. Could have something to do with children. I will just say there could be some discussion around children, around access to children, and someone's not working with you on that. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So there is truth in a situation, but you end up victorious in a situation. You're successful. Could be the spotlight is on you and it is around home and family. But it's like with this truth, I get a sense of starting again, because you've got the Page of Pentacles, which is the first pentacle in that suit. So I feel like that some kind of truth is delivered and you sort of have to like start again, a bit like the Fool's Journey. Fool's Journey is not here, but the Fool is Aries, and that just came to mind. So yeah, but it will be a success, but you will have to have patience because it's not going to be overnight success. So what you need to release, Judgment, Libra energy. What you need to release is the 2 of Wands. This is planning. What is this? What were we planning? Ace of Pentacles, solid, stable foundation. So how you were intending, 6 of Pentacles. So how you was initially intending to have your security, your stability, you might just have to rethink that and start investing elsewhere into people, places, things, time, energy, whatever. But there's something that you will have your stability and your security, but you might not get it in the way you thought and by giving it to the places or people that you have been giving to. Just give me one more on that one. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, either you're, for a time, for a cycle, either you will feel shut out while you work out what your next steps are, or you making these alternative plans will have somebody else feeling shut out. Again, I know everyone always goes to relationships, right? That could be a friend, boss, colleague, teammate, someone you're just working on a project with, anything. But it is just that there is a change of plan on the horizon. What you need to embrace is this judgment. So this is that self-healing, rebirth. What else? King of Wands. It's that rebirth. Your season, entering into your season, 20th of March. Like your solar return, the King of Wands gets his King of Wands back, or her King of Wands back. Knight of Pentacles, taking action. Judgment. Taking action towards inner healing, rebirthing. It's sort of like I'm getting the Phoenix rising energy. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Tower card, Scorpio energy. Scorpio is often seen as the Phoenix rising. I did just say Phoenix rising energy. Give us some more. Yeah, Three of Swords. There is definitely going to be some disappointment, and the Two of Pentacles. Disappointment, Two of Pentacles energy, juggling, weighing up, balancing what's best, you know, what is the best way forward. There's going to be some decision making for you, Aries. All in all, it looks a bit of a mix. It's like I'm sort of getting blessing in disguise, tower moment. Tower moments happen. Usually they can feel like the worst thing in the world, but they're usually for the greater good. And it's just something that has to fall for you to build it back up again. So I'm definitely feeling that for you, Aries. Let's see what Moonology is saying. What is Moonology saying? Moonology, please, for Aries. Moonology, please, for Aries. You're very close to achieving your goal, and the Wheel of Fortune was there. It's going to be spinning in your favour, and you're going to feel protective over something that you've worked for, something that you've earned. Your hard work is paying off. There you go. Your hard work is going to pay off. Your hard work is going to pay off. There's going to be some kind of bump in the road with person, people. Just there is some unease, some upheaval with some kind of relationship dynamic. You can expect that. So it's how you respond to it rather than react that's going to count. So yes, that is your reading. Have a lovely month. And just go gentle with yourself. It's going to be a busy month, Aries.